Hey everyone, it's Black Lily. I'm just gonna skip the intro for right now and talk about. I'm sorry, I'm so angry. I'm shaking right now. There's an issue I've been seeing that's a very common theme. Unfortunately, people would rather take sides instead of taking a step back. Ouch. And actually taking a good look at history and seeing where just saying something and picking a side actually lead down a really very evil path. Not my kind of evil. I'm talking about evil path where things happen and they really shouldn't. And it's nothing but harm and hatred just laced into every word. I went onto a certain channel, I'm not going to say the name, talking about these white complected women stealing a little boy's scooter. What made me angry was when they said white privilege. I'm gonna be honest here. This makes no sense to me anymore, whatsoever. No sense as in, isn't white privilege usually committing a hate crime when the person is white complected, but they did it to a dark skin complected person? Isn't that white privilege? When a pale complected person does something wrong and harmful to a dark skinned complected person, and they're able to get away with it because the police are stupid. That's white privilege. This is just a criminal act. This is a criminal act done by looks like three bimbos in tank tops who have no respect for any kind of authority, apparently brainless. No, excuse me, completely brainless, and just plain stupid. What made me angry was when I put up a comment on this video and it got taken down. I'm gonna read this out loud and tell me if this. I'm begging you. Anybody who's watching this in the comments, please tell me. Does this make any sense? This is my comment. Keep in mind, I actually am a white complected female that came out of a Mexican family. They speak Spanish. Yes, they all speak Spanish, except for us. Us as in me and my siblings. I don't know. My parents were brain dead on that kind of issue. Anyway, here's a comment. To the channel, I got a question. Why does the color of their skin matter? They're dumb, stupid as hell. Why not just get a lawyer? As a pale complected female of the species, heritage is Mexican. Please stop saying it's because they're white. Stop. This is bullcrap, and it has to end. Stop looking at the color and start looking purely at the actions. Sorry. I lost it. Yes, I'm using a very long pause because I lost my place where I was reading. It's on my phone. I can't use my finger to trace it because the screen keeps moving. Many people from different cultures are pale complected due compared to their dark skinned families because of recessive genes or past heritage that nobody knew about. But because of crap like this, white complected people of any heritage that come from any background are automatically lumped in with the past crimes of other white complected people that they did not even know or were even related to. Just stop already. It's insane and only fueling the fire of a past that should not be forgotten, but should not be applied in this day and age. It is outdated, old, and tired. Yes, races still exist. So why don't you start protests to start getting rid of them and putting them in jail where they belong instead of saying you need your own holiday, you need this to be recognized? I got a question. If you needed it so bad, if you actually needed it so bad, how come Mexicans aren't protesting in the streets saying we need our own holiday? Unless you were not paying attention in school. America was not this big until it took Mexico by force. Most of America was Mexico, taken by force. Am I saying Mexicans need a national holiday? No, by no means. Do we need a national holiday? We do need to get rid of you're this color, so I'm going to treat you this way. You're this color, so I'm going to treat you that way. You're this color, so I'm going to treat you that way. You're this color, so you need more privilege. You're this color, so you need less privilege. You're this color, but your ancestors did something so horrible that I must hate you now. You might not have known your ancestors. You might not even know that your ancestors committed these crimes. But because you look like them, I'm going to treat you badly. Where is the logic in all of this? Where? Because I can honestly say, as a pale female that came out of a Mexican family, yes, I was on the receiving end of racism. I know how bad it feels. Don't say I don't know how bad it feels, because I was there. I experienced it. Not only in my own family, but also in my own school, where most of it was dark complected females. Darker than me, definitely. I am so pale, you can see my veins running through my skin. You can trace them all the way. I am so pale. I scream at the nurses whenever they say, "Okay, let's find a vein." Hold on, make a fist for me. It's right there. How did you not see it? You can see it right through my skin. It's right there. Just poke the needle in. If you miss it, oh well, try again. It's right there. This is insanity. Instead of coming together saying we should move on from this, it's time to move on. It is time to come together. It is time to better ourselves. It is time to not forget the hate crimes of the past. It is time to look at them, look what led up to it, and to try to prevent what led up to it in the first place. not to fuel something from the opposite side. This is ridiculous. This is insanity. This is hatred. Hatred incites violence. Unfortunately, what not a lot of younger ones know is that there can be hatred without the violence. You can hate somebody from afar and move way, way over there and tell them to leave you the heck alone. You leave me the heck alone, I'll leave you the heck alone. I'll move way, way over there, you move way, way over there. We'll leave each other alone. Unfortunately, they hold on to it so much that it passes on to their own children, and then their own children go, "Oh, I need to get justice. I need to get justice." No! You know what the justice is? The justice is looking at it, saying, "Oh my gosh, this is what led up to it. We need to stop leading up to it, and we need to start looking for a different path." Is any of this making sense to anybody? We need to come together. We need to realize we are one species. We are one species. One species. The only race that we apply to is the human race. Different backgrounds, different cultures, all human. Dogs have a race, cats have a race, tigers have a race, lions have a race. We have a race, human. We have different cultures, we have different heritage. That is what makes our race beautiful. Colors, backgrounds, personalities. That is what makes it beautiful. What made America beautiful was that it is a cultural melting pot. What happens when different cultures meet? Something very beautiful happens. They get together and make brand new traditions going forward. If their children want to keep those traditions, okay. If they don't, okay. They're all right. That is the beauty of free will. Say it again. Free will. Free will. Power of choice. True power of humanity is power of choice. The problem is there are some up top that want to take away that choice. They are trying very hard to take away that choice because they are afraid of the power that we wield as one beautiful species. Wake up, people. It is time to move on.